right, baby, here's your coffee. I put a lot of extra love and care into it this morning, so hopefully it's good. I'm convinced you're gonna do amazing today, but I figured I'd help you start the morning off right with it, so drink up. Careful though, it's hot. Careful. So, how is it? Good. Good. Just sip slow, please. That's the last thing we need is for you to burn yourself. But, how are you feeling? Aw, baby. Really? I know it's been a while since you went to an interview and you're nervous, but you're gonna do so good. You already did so well with our little practice one yesterday. You knew exactly what you were gonna say, and even when you didn't, I couldn't tell because your delivery was so confident and convincing. Plus, you've done your research on the company. You're prepared. You have a plan. You've got this. Even if you don't feel as if you do. Well, it doesn't matter that you don't feel like you've got enough experience for this position. Feelings are not always facts, my love. You may not have much experience in this kind of job, but you're extremely hardworking and willing to learn new things. I've watched you set your mind on certain goals and exceed even your own expectations before. This time will be no different. You'll get the hang of working there in no time. Well, I'm speaking like you've already got the job because in my eyes you do. They'd have to be fools to not see all your great qualities and what an asset you are. I'm serious. You actually surprised me with how much you knew in our mock interview, so imagine their surprise. I'm sure they're not used to having people come in with some background information of them on their own. Just trust in your abilities, baby. And trust in your personality, too. You're one of the most charming people I've ever met. And you really know how to bring out the best in others, so believe me when I say, you know how to walk into a room and make it a better environment for everyone in there, naturally. And that's a really rare and valuable quality to have. I get that, but you can be introverted and still have a certain charisma about you. And guess what? You've got it. Introvert and all. And I think, you don't believe it, but your presence is so calming. It just makes others feel more comfortable and able to get through things. Not to mention, you're kind, you're intelligent, you're determined. I mean, all of those qualities got me to be with you, and you've had your hands full with me ever since. That's a job in itself. And you haven't quit yet. That's monumental. That right there, dealing with me, counts as tons of experience for your resume. If they ask you to tell them about a time you had to collaborate with a coworker who was difficult to work with, just say my girlfriend. Okay, don't say that, but come on. You know that was funny. I'm just trying to get you to laugh a little. I'm just trying to ease your mind out of your anxiety and overthinking, which is normal. Your nerves are understandable. They're human nature. Let yourself feel them and try to use them as fuel in a car that will get you to where you want to be instead of a hindrance that's dooming you to stay where you're at. Look at me. You can do this, all right? You will do this. Give me that forehead. Mwah. Are you worried about anything in specific? Oh, I see. No, I get that. Feeling like you've got to prove yourself to a stranger can be really scary. It's not comfortable because it's unfamiliar and you question yourself the most in those situations. I get that. I get that, baby. I get wanting to leave a good impression, but all you're going to be when you walk in there is your polite, determined, charming, and intelligent self. That's not an act. That's just who you are. So this isn't even a performance. It's more of an introduction. And all you have to do is remember to pace yourself with your thoughts and answers during this introduction. I know it can seem like you have to be quick with your responses because they're waiting, but you be you. Answer as thoughtfully as you did with me and you'll do great. Be yourself. You've got this in the bag. What if you don't? Well, I honestly don't see you coming back home today without this job, but I don't want that adding any pressure on you. There's no pressure at all. I just believe in you and have a feeling they're going to love you. But I know you like to think about all of the what ifs and the what afters, so to answer your question, if they somehow pass up on how amazing you are and how great you will be and all of that, just remember this isn't the only job out there. There are so many opportunities out there for growth and work, and plenty of employers and companies that will get to see and know exactly what I see and know every time I watch you do anything you're passionate about or interested in. Hey, don't say that. You're not a failure at all. Sometimes we can be really hard on ourselves when we don't get what we want or need or are used to not getting certain things, but I like to believe everything happens for a reason and things come back around in better ways. Cliche, I know. Don't let your doubts or fears about all of this take over, okay, baby? Let them have their moment and accept them as just that. Moments. Doubts, fears. Again, not truths or facts. Go into this open-minded. Stop mentally preparing yourself for the worst. That's self-sabotage and it's not welcome here. Not today. You don't feel like you can do that. Well, then just let me be the one to be open-minded and optimistic for you here. I don't mind. I'll be your cheerleader. Enough talk about all of that, though. Have I mentioned how cute you look in this button-up? Really? You're looking like you stepped out of a magazine or something in your business attire, all professional and clean cut. I think they're going to take one look at you and be thoroughly impressed. You might end up being the face of the company with how you're looking right now. Let me see. Do a little turnaround. Come on, I want to make sure you're all good. All good. Very, very good. I low-key just wanted to check you out. Can you blame me? You just look so handsome. You're gonna nail it today. But you know, there is one thing you're missing. A tie? That's okay, I can do it for you. Just go get one for me. Nice. Okay. You'd look good in the black or gray, but let's go with the black one today. Okay, so you just go like this. No, baby, you want the narrow end to be shorter than the wider end, because the wider end goes in front, so it's what people are going to see. Then you just wrap this part around the back, push it through this loop, then through the knot, and there you go. All you have to do is adjust it how you want it to be. Yes, I'll do that part too. I think that looks pretty perfect. Let me take a look at you. Yeah, you're definitely gonna do great today, handsome. You already look it. I love you so, so much. Now, come on. Well, you didn't think I was just gonna let you go by yourself without any support, did you? There's no way. I'm taking you there and holding your hand the entire way. And whatever the outcome, we're gonna make the most out of today no matter what. Let's go.